What does a philosophy imply about our significance in eternity? Using philosophy to define life can take on one of two forms. The definition can incorporate the concept of limited time, death, or it can incorporate the concept of unlimited time, eternal life. Two concepts, death and no death. There is no alternative option being put forward in our society today. We cannot prove either. We can prove death of the physical body, but the physical body is just made up of matter and energy. Matter and energy are components of our universe. Matter and energy are components of what we believe in a closed system, and thus affected by what we believe to be true. Entropy. Matter, energy, and time are all interconnected. Matter, energy, and time are all limited, or so we presently believe. And if our perceptions of them are correct, then they are all will come to an end. But religions do not hold to the concept that the body is the essence of life. Religions hold to the concept that the essence is the soul, an abstract item. Science only applies entropy, the death of systems, to what we call quote-unquote reality, the physical aspect of existence. Science acknowledges the abstract, love, happiness, joy, hatred, jealousy, greed, and even consciousness are concepts the physical essence is able to comprehend. Science has never claimed to know what happens to these abstract creations when the physical essence dies. Science only assumes it knows. Abstract concepts such as love and hate have been created within the individual. Their existence can be measured through scientific observation, but the abstract cannot be proven to die once it has been created. When absolute proof is unavailable, choice becomes the option. Choice. Yes, choice. Your choice, my choice, our choice comes into play. So often we allow others to choose for us and then find ourselves unhappy with the choice others made. We allow this to happen because we do not accept the concept that we can make the choice. We allow it to happen because it is easier to let other people make the decisions for us. We allow it to happen because we've been told over and over again we have no choice in the matter. We've been told others know better than we. And we believe it. We believe them. We have so little self-confidence in ourselves. We do not question. It is time to start thinking and develop a unified view. And a unified view must incorporate death or eternity as its basis. For we know of no other option for existence. Since neither can be absolutely proven, it is your choice to make. What does philosophy imply about our relationship to God, the causative force? Growth or decay is controllable. What is not controllable is the fact that it will happen one way or another. We cannot defy the forces of nature. We either grow or decay. As a species, if we grow, we live. If we decay, we die. By insisting upon clinging to our present perceptions, be they of the causative force or otherwise, we will not grow. In terms of spirituality, we regenerate or degenerate. But why couldn't we just stay as we are? This is called a state of permanent equilibrium. And nothing we have observed within the universe supports the idea that this state of existence is possible. Therefore, there is a paradox within classical theism that makes God in a state of complete and total equilibrium, completely separate from creation. Everything in the universe points to the concept of change. We have a choice. We can control our destiny. We can choose how to change, or we can do as we have always done in the past and wait for the random change and then attempt to adjust to it. God, the causative force, is not the point of this material. The concept of the degree of involvement between ourselves and the causative force is not what this trilogy is all about. The point is to develop a model of a unified view to act as an example for philosophy to use in order to get back on track of finding a unified view. The point of developing a unified view is to develop growth voluntarily as a team of Homo sapiens rather than accidentally as a series of random events. SP, or Symbiotic Panentheism, acts only as a starting point, a model of how to do this. If it turns out to be the model we wish to use to advance the concept of a universal model, fine. But either way, the point remains. We can either intentionally develop a perception of ourselves in what we would be viewed universally as growth or decay, or we wait for the occurrence of random events to change us. Either way, change is inevitable, for it seems to be a universal condition of our universe, the reality within which we function. Much of our dramatic growth in history seems to have been generated around perceptions we have of ourselves and our relationship to eternity, to the causative force, or God. Much growth has taken place in this area, but this in no way implies that there isn't much more growth that can take place still. The growth of a perception of what we are, what life is a form of abstract growth. Technological growth has been in the forefront for a long time. Perhaps it is time to help the abstract to catch up.